Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. What up, what up, what up? Okay, we got a big day. Chad, big day. Everybody lock in, big day. Okay, the Discord link's been posted. The chats are ready to go. Everything's good. Everything's set up. Here's the plan for today. We got some drama to talk about today, okay? We got some caseoh drama. Caseoh made a lot of people mad. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about whether caseoh is at fault. We're going to talk about what's going on with it and what I think of it. And I'm going to tell you what, this is something that I did not see coming. And when I saw it, I almost thought it was AI. I thought it was fake. And then I found out that it wasn't fake. But before we do that, we need a bit of context. So here's what we're going to do. I found out there's a secret ending in Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic that I never did. We're loading up the game. I have made my way through the game again. We're at the spot where we start the secret ending, and we're going to play the secret ending, play through it, see what it is, and then we're going to talk about it. That's the plan. All right. So to explain to you guys what it basically is, because I don't have the full context, the full gameplay to show you, because I already just at the spot. So at the end, we would go into the office and we would give the machine to the thing, and then we would go away in our van, and then the van would we would die in the van. There's a different ending. So what we have to do in the ending is we have to go back to the place where we got the little show at the beginning. You remember where we started the show and there was like all the different animals and they were all on the stages and stuff? So we're going back there, and apparently there's a new show that we have to play. It's not the same. It's not the same show. It's called a goodbye show instead of a hello show. And that starts the ending, apparently. And then it goes crazy from there. So I don't know. We're going to see what happens here. But that's the gist of it. I told the person who told me about it, I said, I don't want spoilers. Just tell me how to activate it. Because some of these endings and some of these Five Nights at Freddy's games, they're kind of confusing on how they can like actually start. But this one seems to be fairly simple for the most part. Let me just make sure we got the game going here. Nope, that's the wrong one. We want that. What up, Brett? Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna continue. So this is the secret ending we never did. So y'all remember this when, hold on, it'll load up. Y'all remember this when we went here and there was like the little show? You remember this? So this is apparently the start of the secret ending. So we gotta go here. And, oh, so there it is. A goodbye show. Okay, so everything from this point on, we have not seen yet. This is completely different to everything we had in the original playthrough, which was like 2 or 3 days ago. This is completely brand new. This is completely different. Probably go down. Oh, what is this? Oh. What? Okay. Oh. I don't know where we're going. Where are we going? And everything went silent. Hold on, let me change the game name. Bro. Where are we? What up, late? Watch your hands, limbs replaced at employee's expense. Research and development. Oh no. Oh no. What are we gonna find down here? Is that a giant Freddy head?
Arnold, why? Why would you come down here? You are clever.
That's a giant Freddy head.
Messing with things you don't understand.
What's that noise?
You as well as I could.
What's that noise?
You should have given me what I wanted and gone home. You did everything else that was asked of you. Why the change of heart? Why don't you trust me?
Wait a minute. What is going on? Okay. So there's no... Did Edwin... Is that Freddy? Wait. I'm sorry. Is this the pizzeria? Hold on a minute. This is the stage. What? Activate stage lights? Who is that? What? Are there even any lockers in here? I don't even know. Dude, this is crazy. Okay, wait. So I guess I need to just start running. Wait. Is this what I think it is?
This area is off limits.
What?
No entry.
That's Chica. Why is this? Bro, this is like a Is that supposed to be Spring Bonnie? I'm so confused. I'm actually so confused. Why is there a Five Nights at Freddy's pizzeria in the bottom of Edwin's... Okay. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of lore from this secret ending. Wait, this is... Foxy? What the fuck? Wait, that's not Foxy. Isn't this the Gator dude from Security Breach? Wait. So we have the Gator dude from Security Breach. We have Bonnie, Spring Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, Foxy. So is Edwin? Has he been working with... He must have been working with William on all these animatronics all along. This is crazy because he's literally never been mentioned before this game. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, maybe I hit the red button. Go to that side. Can you go to that side? Can you, no? No? Wait, I don't do that.
Fazbear will send another. Maybe that will help.
Freddy. Wait, can I go in here? Wait, he's saying tickets, please. So that was him all along. Bro, this is crazy. It's been the same guy that's... Okay, what's this?
Aren't they insane? The look of these new animatronics is Fiona's design, and they're great. Oh, first they approve the art, then they approve the proofs. Now they change their minds. Well, we're so close to final. Why would they change them now? Are they pulling my leg? The new concepts are, frankly, creepy. No, it doesn't matter. I'm not changing a single bit of her work, and they can't make me.
The new concepts. What did caseoh do to get canceled? We can't talk about it yet because we need the context from beating this game. I didn't even think that would work. I'm inside Freddy. Bro. Oh, you're a dickhead. Can I climb up this? Hold on a minute. No. I can't go up there. Okay, if I can't go over there. What the hell am I supposed to do? It's not that. It's not this. And I don't think it has anything to do with this. I think it has something to do with these suits. Because I could probably go in that one too. Wait, let me check if I can go in that one too. Yeah, I can. Okay, so it's definitely something to do with the suits. What up to right? Maybe the suits are in the wrong spot? No, because I feel like it would automatically put him there and kick me out. What the hell could it be? Wait.
Why are you trying to come in here?
This is definitely where I have to go. I just don't know how. If I leave the suit, does it keep the door closed? Can he close both doors at once?
6% power remaining.
Oh. Oh. It makes him use power. Okay, wait. We're onto something. We're onto something. Wrong suit for the door? No. So when I leave the suit here, it will keep the door closed, and he's using power to keep both doors closed. So I have to do stuff to make him use power. I gotta make him do stuff to lose power. I'm just trying to wait for the animatronic to go to the other side. That door opens.
I see you at the door.
Okay, what's in here? Oh,
You should have done what you were told. Where did
Okay.
you go? Without power, you will trap us both down here in the dark.
oh God, what's gonna be in here? I don't think we've seen Bonnie yet. That's Fredbear. That's the original. This is, I believe this is the bot that bit the kid in 87 or 83, one or the other.
% power remaining.
Yeah. He's gonna watch. He's gonna close the other door when I loop around. Wait. Wait, now what do I do? Now what do I do? Do I hit the showtime? Maybe now I hit the showtime on the stage?
You put us both at risk.
No? Oh, over here. There's Bonnie.
I cannot stop.
What's this?
Test. Journal entry. I got the change order from Hen last night. Yeah, this makes sense. I'm almost done. Why change it now? It would be so much easier to keep using the spring locks. Just hire some teens to wear the suits like we always do.
What? They're changing this. You have Secret of the Mimic on screen? Yeah, that's what this game is. Wait, where am I supposed to go in here? Oh, over here. This is Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. Wait a minute. No, I thought that was someone else. What is that on the table? It's a beheaded endoskeleton. Wait, are these failed prototypes of the Mimic? We need a crank. We need a crank. Okay, where did I see... Oh. I was about to say, there's a way I can create a crank, but I guess I don't need to. So who the hell's gonna be behind here? Another Fredbear. Okay, he's about to lose power. This is going to be all the power left.
0% power remaining.
Now what?
You give me no other option.
What?
Enter.
This is the office.
And here you are. Despite the circumstances, it is nice to meet you.
Is this the brain of the mimic?
It is lonely down here.
Wait, what? What are you? A computer?
Fiona.
Your voice changed. What is going on?
You have questions, but there is no time. I'm almost out of power. You can still be useful. My communications with Edwin have been severed. Edwin abandoned us. He shut himself away
Us?
in our home. Head to the main house and activate the communications subterranean.
Our home.
I have a message for him. We must convince him to repair M2. That is all
M2.
that I want. If you do not, M2 will never stop pursuing you. Tell Edwin, I still love him. Entering, stand by now.
Did Edwin turn his wife into an AI? And if he said us, does that mean the mimic would be his son? Oh yeah, this is creepy. Oh boy, okay. What do we got here?
Edwin, it doesn't make sense. It's terrible.
M2, Mimic
And
2?
there's no
Yeah,
logic
but that
behind
would
it.
mean there'd be a
It
Mimic
happened,
1.
And you have to deal with it. You did it before. We can fix things together. I am here to help.
Huh. Okay, yeah, this is getting a little strange. So we're going to their house? Is that what she said?
Good evening / morning, Mr. Murray. The time is 5 a.m. Burning the midnight oil, I see. Here are today's facts.
Active project status. Fazbear project. Over
Fazbear.
budget. Behind schedule.
Over budget. Behind schedule.
End of active projects. Bank account status. Overdrawn.
So they were
11.
working with
Loan
Fazbear.
payments are past due.
So they made the
Legal
animatronics.
status. You have received 22 court summons.
Oh, lovely.
NPM status. Poor. Employee count. 0. Safety. Emergency alerts active. Productivity. 0. End of update.
In summary, nothing to worry about. You got
Nothing
this.
to worry about.
Think positive and believe in you.
Okay, thanks, man. Oh, they're gonna make me fix the elevator again, aren't they? I hate these mini games. Oh. No fixing the elevator. Well, that's nice. That's sweet of them. I feel like we haven't even scratched the surface on the lore that's about to be dropped on us. Oh, I was gonna say, of course the Mimic's here too. So this is their house now. What is it using? Oh, it's still using the spring Bonnie. Okay, this is like a safe room. Oh, the bee. You know, I'm surprised. When they showcased the animatronics this place makes, I was surprised we didn't see more of the bee. I would have almost thought for sure we would have encountered the bee at some point. We need the animatronic to go over there. The bee is too busy? I guess so. Is he not moving? Is he coming? David. What's the Mimic saying? So the Mimic is reciting all the lines of all the characters it's copied throughout the game and like chased us with. Like, if you remember when we were playing the game, there was the Tickets Please guy, there was Chica, there was so many of them. Oh, these things are in here too? Oh, God. It's like the Mimic, like, learned these characters, and now it's a part of its, like, almost like it's, like, storage of information. Oh, I'm dead. Is that a recording? No, it's learning. Every time it touches a suit, it encapsulates the character and absorbs the everything about the animatronic and becomes the character. So it's like learning the more suits it touches. Oh, you mean in the kitchen, the little tape player thing? Probably. But actually getting it is probably gonna be pretty hard. Go upstairs. What's this? Is this a recording studio where he recorded the songs for the animatronic? I think it is. This means that Edwin would have been involved with Fazbear Entertainment from like the very beginning. Oh, hi there. I thought he left. Is he gone now? This is crazy. Oh, we need a code. So these are all ways to bait the mimic. Okay. Something is in that room. What's with the light?
I want to tame. This is so fun. I am coming back tomorrow.
I forgot about those things. Wait. Where was the tape player? Tape player was bottom floor, I believe. Okay, let's go downstairs. Where is it? It was in here, right? Oh, we about to get some heavy lore. Here we go. Birthday party.
This is great. He's gonna love it. Fiona, did you make this?
Happy birthday,
I baked
David.
it myself. For David's special day.
Great job. You just continue to surprise me. All right, I think we're ready.
She's M1.
Okay, everyone hide. Fiona, go get him. I left him out at the playground.
The wife is M1. And the kid is M2. 5. Okay, we have a 5. Chat, someone keep tallying, chat. We have a 5. So there must be 3 more films. There's another one. Okay.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, sweetie. Mommy made this special for you.
Wow. Fiona, he turned out great. I think it's your best one yet. David.
What?
David, look at this. Look. Arr, arr, arr.
That's
Ahoy
Foxy.
there. Shiver me timbers.
Oh, honey, you're scaring him.
No, he loves it. Look, see, he loves it. Arr, yarr, arr, yarr.
5-2. I think he's upstairs.
This is better than ice cream.
Shit.
This is so fun that I am coming back tomorrow with more money.
Any lore behind the mimic so far? Lots of lore. Almost too much to explain. You just gotta kind of go back in the VOD and watch it. There's been a lot. This whole secret ending has literally been just like a massive lore dump. Is it upstairs? I can't tell. I think it is. Okay, we got another tape. Let's move this tape. So what I'm confused about is at what point did Edwin kill his kid to make the mimic? I'm confused.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Wait for Mama. Mama loves presents.
And at what point did his wife die and become a mimic?
David, Mommy's gone.
Mommy's gone.
Not all gone, buddy. In a way, she's here. She's with us. Mommy will always be here, watching over us. You better start opening. There's a lot to open. I gotta get back to work.
There's the fam.
I miss you.
The fucking cat. 524. Chat. The cat. The cat that was chasing us in the basement? So was that the spirit? I feel like that must have been like a spirit then. Because it didn't feel like it. It didn't seem like a mimic. Okay, we need one more tape. Color of the tape, if anything to do with the numbers? Maybe. Ooh, have we got in this room yet? I don't think we have. There doesn't appear to be anything in here. Wait, where does this go? There it is. The last film. I'm starting. I'm starting to think the colors don't really matter. And no matter what order you found the tapes in, they would still play the same videos in the same order. It's not like each tape is a specific video. But maybe not. Shit. That's okay. We should still have one tape left. 524. And then the last one. So, oh yeah, I remember where it is. What up, Camille? I feel like this last tape's gonna be something crazy. I feel like this last tape's gonna have something to do with the kid dying. Let's see.
Edwin, Ed, get out here. You're missing it.
Just give me a minute. I had the best idea.
Okay,
This is
well,
This is the one. Bigger than the Cleanovac.
that's great, honey, but you're missing the party.
David's 2 years old. He won't remember a thing.
That's not the point. We have guests.
Besides, he's got plenty more birthdays. Next year will be even better.
Well, hurry up. We're doing the cake in 5 minutes, with or without you.
Yeah.
5248. Where is he? I think he's upstairs. Oh, he's right there. I need him to go to the right side now. Where's that door? Wait. There's 6 tapes. Where's the last one? Let me guess. No. Where's the... Is there a tape in here? No, I guess not. There must be more tapes. There must be one more tape. Where the hell else would there be a tape? No, that's just a collectible.
Edwin, you need to go to the website, but you can't let them know about me. They wouldn't understand. Keep it between.
You shut up, Mimic. I'm trying to listen. God damn it, Mimic. How am I supposed to even hear the frickin' recording if I got this dude screaming? I don't think we have all of them, right? We have pink. We have pink, we have blue. Unless these are the only ones, and it's... So it would be 8. So it would be 8, 4... No, 2, 8, 4... 2, 8, 4, 5. If there's only 4 of them, it'd be 2, 8, 4, 5. But according to this, there would have to be 2 more tapes. I don't think there is, though. Yeah, 2, 8, 4, 5. Let's try that one. Wait, there's at least one more. Okay. There's something in there. We need at least one more tape. I don't really see where it could be downstairs. Oh! We just gotta get downstairs. No. No. Good boy. Okay, we can actually bait him easily upstairs. Watch. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Baiting him upstairs is actually super easy. Just do this. Okay. Final tape.
Keep looking. It's around here somewhere.
Where is it?
Oh, you're cold. Getting hotter. Hotter. You're burning up.
Wow.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, sweetie.
Okay.
That's nice.
You to take over now and make dinner. I gotta get back to it.
Of course.
Seven. Okay, so 2, 8, 4, 7, 5. Isn't green 2? Isn't green 2, pink 8? Green's 2, pink's 8. Blue was 4. Yeah. Should be 2, 8, 4, 7, 5. hell's gonna be in here? Oh, here we go. This is gonna be messed up, I know it. Murray's costume. Oh, this is the factory. Is there anything in this? No. Wait, this is outside. What is this? Oh, this is his, like, his workroom is like attic. Okay, here we go.
Test. Journal entry. Too bad the new power test was a failure. Due to a minor detonation, there is damage to my office interior, as well as a small fire. Note to self, portable cleaner that gets rid of smoke damage. Ooh, better yet, a CleanoVac attachment.
Help! M2! Respond! Emergency! Call for help!
Daddy's busy, buddy. Why don't you
That's the mimic. That's the mimic talking to Ed. He killed Edwin.
Please! I can't move. I can't feel my legs.
You know, speaking of legs, what do you think? I just finished mine. There are still a few kinks to work out.
This is the mimic imitating him while he's mocking him. He's mocking Edwin by imitating him.
I lost my temper. I was always gonna fix you. Please, call for help.
What, did he beat his kid?
Respond.
Oh, can't right now, buddy. We can do something fun tomorrow. I promise.
Oh my god, he's literally mocking him.
M2, help.
He's mocking him by doing what he did to him as a kid. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, little guy, you gonna get all the, How long do you think this poor little guy's been working on cleaning this up? I mean, keep going, buddy. You'll get there. What do we got in here? Access surveillance room? Alternate Fazbear designs? Pardon me? Redacted? Coordinates bait. Puppet designs redacted. Surveillance room. Oh shit. Wait, do you think this is how the mimic always knew where we were? Is this how the mimic could always find us no matter where we were? There was surveillance of the entire factory. Run cradle. Oh no, what is this? Oh god. I didn't hit the handle in time. That's the mimic, by the way, chat, if you were wondering. Okay, let's try that again. Come on. Oh. Okay, time to go. Time to go. Uh-oh. It's explode. That's gonna explode.
Edwin, it's me. It's been a long time since we had a chance to talk. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Knowing you're still trying to hold it all together. But The company doesn't matter anymore.
What the hell?
It's over. You need to let it go. I beg you. Put it all aside. And
She doesn't know he's dead.
It is not too late.
She's still trying to save Edwin.
In the main house if
She
you want
doesn't
to.
know he's dead
But
because
will
she's
you
been locked in the
consider
basement.
leaving every once in a while? I miss you. But I miss my child.
Oh my god.
I watched him grow up.
Where are... Oh, I know where we are.
I want him back.
Time to go.
It's not too late to fix our family.
Time to go.
Entering.
This dude's like the frickin' Terminator. Oh my god, the chase music. The computer? Yeah, that's the wife. Or what's left of her anyway. Where am I going? Oh. Open the door! I don't know what's with the little robot animatronic things, but I'm assuming they're not friendly. What is going on? They're falling from the sky. What is this thing made of? Vibranium? Yep. See ya, buddy. Time to go. Get us out of here, Mr. Helper. Go.
Time for us to say goodbye.
Good.
We hope you were inspired by our showroom tour.
Oh, I've been inspired, all
And
right.
that you leave here with exciting new ideas to make your family fun centers even more spectacular than they already are. We appreciate your business and will always be here for you. Check back often. Our technological wizards never stop dreaming up new costumes, games, and experiences. So, remember the name.
The whole place is burning down.
We're not going anywhere. Drive safe.
What do I do now? Oh. Wait, this is the showroom. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Oh. Goodbye, animatronics. We made it. What the fuck? Drive, Forrest, drive! No! No way we still die. This thing is like the frickin' Terminator. He still gets it no matter what. He still gets his schematics. Oh my god. Holy shit. What an unbelievable secret ending. Holy shit. That was crazy. Wow. I wonder if there's any like post-credit scene after this. We will let it play to see if there's a secret ending. I will turn it down a bit because it's very loud. You die in the end? Well, you die in both endings. I was wondering if there was going to be like an alternate ending where it's like, you know, it's like the non-canon ending where you kill the mimic. But no, the mimic wins in every ending. That's crazy. That's crazy. I kind of figured both endings you die, yeah. That ending was like, I couldn't imagine, like, now that I think back about it, you miss so much lore not doing that ending. Like, you literally miss, like, I would say, like, 90% of the game's lore by not doing that ending. Because, like, the other ending, you get in your truck, and then the mimic follows you and kills you, and it's over. That's it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh yeah, speaking of streamer drama, Kick is being literally bombarded right now. I don't know if any of y'all saw this, if any of y'all are on Twitter today. Kick is being like majorly bombarded with like bot attacks. And they're like they're like sending people, they're taking people and their channels and like sending bots to channels that are being like this stream is so bad, go to this stream. And the stream they're sending it to you, like they're sending you to, it's not even them that made the bot, right? Like they're making it so they make other people look bad. It's happening to like thousands of Kick streamers. It's really weird. Are you the son of the wife? No, you're just a worker. Thanks for playing that. That was amazing. Yeah. And you know what's really funny about that? That's gonna make what we talk about next even more aggravating when we get into the caseoh drama. I just want to see if there's going to be another scene before we get into that. I am wondering though, we never really found out about what happened to the kid to become the mimic, right? Because in the videos we saw, the kid didn't die. I mean, I'm assuming the kid died at some point. Like, we know that Edwin beat his kid. Are we to assume that Edwin beat his kid too much and ended up killing his kid? I wonder if that's what we're supposed to assume. And then he felt bad, so he turned the kid into a mimic. And then the mimic was like, fuck you, and rebelled. Okay, here we go. Any cutscene, anything? Nope, that's it. Okay. Well, that was crazy. That was crazy. So caseoh won't be streaming on Twitch anymore? What? No, who said that? Okay, let me pull up the clip. Let me pull up the clip. Caseoh. Let me find it. Isn't that what canceled means? No. Okay. This is like a TikTok version of it. This is like a TikTok version of it, but it's probably the best we're gonna find. I can't find the actual, like the full clip, but here we'll load this. For context, someone tweeted this and said, "I just saw the worst thing ever." And it says how Five Nights at Freddy's fell off. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So caseoh's been in some major heat. Caseoh's getting a lot of hate for what he said about Five Nights at Freddy's on stream. Let's get into it. Here we go.
I know about the new Five Nights at Freddy's game, bruh. I don't like it, bro. I've seen it. It don't look like something I'd enjoy playing. If they would just release a...
If that's all he said, fine. It's hypocritical, and I'll get into that after. But it's everything he says after this that's the problem. If that's all he said, I don't like it, I want to play it, whatever.
If they would just release a regular Five Nights at Freddy's game instead of something that's trying to be, what's it called? Poppy Playtime, bro. It looks like a reskin Poppy Playtime, bro. I'm sorry. I want a new Five Nights at Freddy's game to come out to where it's Five Nights at Freddy's mechanics, bro. I don't want to put, because I didn't like Security Breach. I actually hated Security Breach. And then this one looks the same, bro. Not gonna lie. Classic Five Nights at Freddy's is dead now. But why? Why, though? Why don't they make another one? My favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game was Pizzeria Simulator. That game was slightly different than the rest of all the other Five Nights at Freddy's games, but it was...
So that's the gist of it. I'm going to let it play.
I love Five Nights at Freddy's, but I ain't even...
He kind of just rambles at this point, but we'll let it play out.
Dude, like Sister Location? Dadgum Sister? Dude, Sister Location was goated. Pizzeria Simulator.
Okay, we'll just pause and we'll break this down from what we've seen so far. Okay, so caseoh obviously is complaining that the new Five Nights at Freddy's is a Poppy Playtime ripoff. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. In any respect. The only similarity between Poppy Playtime and Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic is that it's a first-person open-world game where you walk around and run away from, something. That's literally it. Oh, and you do puzzles. So here and then this is an interesting thing too, right? So you want to talk about caseoh? What games does he play? He constantly plays horror games where you walk around an open area and you run away from characters and you do puzzles. Poppy Playtime. He loved Poppy Playtime. He had no problem with Garten Ban, which was a Poppy Playtime ripoff. He played all these other games that are just like Poppy Playtime, but the second that Five Nights at Freddy's comes out, now it's a problem? Like, you're telling, like, there's no way, right? Like, I look at this and I understand why people are mad because this is hypocritical. It's 100% hypocritical. He plays an endless amount of horror games that have the same gameplay loop over and over again and again every single day. He doesn't even play the extensive, like, advanced, like, big horror games. Like, doesn't play Resident Evil. He didn't play Silent Hill. He doesn't play all these big horror games that are really expanding the genre. He just plays the same style of games over and over. But when Five Nights at Freddy's does it, now he's got something to complain about. This can't be real. I cannot believe that he is not rage baiting. Like, he has to be rage baiting with this. This is the equivalent of somebody playing Call of Duty and then complaining that a different game made a game similar to Call of Duty and saying, oh, it's too similar to COD. This game fell off, but I like Call of Duty. It's literally the exact same. It's literally the exact same. If this isn't rage baiting, I'm sorry, this is genuinely the stupidest thing I've ever heard. If he is genuine about this, this is a moronic opinion. And also, let's talk about the fact he wants old Five Nights at Freddy's mechanics. This dude thinks they're going to make a point and click game in 2025 with a studio that literally makes like tens of millions of dollars every time they make a game? Are we really to believe that they're going to make that same money if they make a point and click game in 2025? No.
Was goated. They were all the same type of.
He is based for the sister location opinion, though. I will say sister location was goated. And you know what's interesting about that? Sister location was the first Five Nights at Freddy's game that was not the point and click same typical like scenario. So him saying sister location was goated actually goes against his opinion, because that was the only game up to that point that didn't have classic Five Nights at Freddy's mechanics.
Premise, but with different variations without straying away from the original thing.
That's not true. It strayed away from the original. It was completely different, and it was the most extensive Five Nights at Freddy's at that point. He's fully wrong here.
That makes it good, because I think the reason that Five Nights at Freddy's is so beloved and everybody likes it is that there's a novelty factor to the game, and I feel like releasing something like Poppy Playtime with all this fancy stuff going on and all that, it kind of takes away the novelty of it. I'm not going.
I can see why he might think that. Like, and this is the same people that complained when Call of Duty released Warzone. I will say on that specific one small point he made there, I can see that. See, caseoh in this situation is the Call of Duty player that's like, nah, I don't want to play Warzone. Arena shooters only. Nah, screw Warzone. But Battle Royale bad. So he's like the boomer, right? This is like this is the Five Nights at Freddy's equivalent of a boomer take. This is what's going on right now. This is the Five Nights at Freddy's equivalent of a boomer take.
A lot. There's no point in releasing another copy pasta Five Nights at Freddy's.
And I will say this right here, there's no point in releasing another copy pasta Five Nights at Freddy's game. This is the opinion of the majority of people. Like, this is what the majority of people think. Like, there are the loud minority of fans that specifically want these games to be the same thing over and over and just re-released with like new PNGs and all this stuff. But this is the opinion of the community, and this is why he's getting so much hate right now.
Game, you're so dumb, so let's release a copy pasta dadgum Poppy Playtime game.
He literally played Garten of Banban on stream and loved it. He literally played Garten of Banban on stream and loved it. Why is it all of a sudden now he's complaining? I'm sorry, Garten of Banban is a Poppy Playtime copy pasta. Everyone knows that. Everyone who is anyone with a brain, and they look at Poppy Playtime and they look at Garten of Banban, you can tell. Joyville is another one. Y'all remember Joyville? Joyville is a Poppy Playtime copy pasta. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to be a copy pasta. He's chasing clout. That's all he's doing. I think he is. I think caseoh is 100% rage baiting, and I think he's 100% doing it on purpose. I do. I think he's doing it on purpose. I think he knows what he's doing, and I think he's doing it to specifically bait people. And do you know what actually inspired this? I can specifically tell you what inspired this. Let me find it. Let me find it. I will finish the clip before I find what I'm going to say next.
What are you talking about?
Okay. I can specifically tell you why caseoh is rage baiting right now and why he is doing this. Recently, Lacey was like hardcore. So Lacey, if you don't know, he's like a dude who plays Fortnite, and he commonly makes fake content to rage bait people. Let me find the clip. He did a heavy rage bait. Heavy rage bait. Heavy. And it was about Kick. I firmly believe he started the rage bait trend. Lacey has done permanent damage to the intellectual capacity of children in this generation. Where's the clip? He was complaining about Kick. Is this it? No, this is not it. This is it. This is it. Okay. This clip, I would say I'm like 90% sure caseoh saw this clip and was like, I need to get on this rage baiting, because this clip has gotten like millions, like tens of millions of interactions for Lacey. This clip has blown up. Watch this. So for context, Lacey started multi-streaming to Kick and Twitch. He's like a streamer. He does like toxic IRL content and like harasses people. And he has a lot of like young viewers that love that shit. He's also in FaZe. This is what he said. So he did one stream on Kick and then he posted this. Or he streamed. This was the next day.
I have decided that I'm not going to be multi-streaming on Kick anymore. I told you guys it was an experiment that I wanted to test out to see if it was worth it, if I liked it.
Okay, so he's not going to multi-stream anymore. He didn't like his Kick experience. Let's find out why he didn't like that experience. I wonder. Hopefully it's a good reason, right?
And to be honest, it felt like I was separated from two chats. That's number one. And number
fair. A lot of people don't know how to combine chats for a multi-stream. I do.
Number two, being completely honest and upfront with you guys, the money is not good enough. It was not good enough. It's simple as that.
Okay, the money's not good enough. Okay. How much did he make?
I streamed for 9 hours yesterday and I made $1,500 off of it, or $1,700.
Let's play that again. Let's roll that back.
9 hours yesterday and I made
9 hours of work. Chat, anybody here work a job where they get paid $1,500 in 9 hours?
$1,500 off of it, or $1,700. So if I'm being completely upfront and honest, it's just, the money's not worth having to, co-stream on two platforms.
And you're telling me that this is not rage baiting? You're telling me this is not full-on rage baiting? There's no way he genuinely sat there and saw $1,500 in 9 hours and went, this isn't good. This sucks. No, we can't do this. This is 100% rage baiting. This is 100% an absolute brain dead opinion, because that's almost so dumb. There's no possible way it can be real. This is rage baiting to the max. And this is the equivalent of what caseoh is doing. It's so stupid that there is no way there's no way it's real. It's so dumb. It's so, like, literally just so unbelievable that it has to be rage baiting. It has to be. Well, what about the house he lives in? Is that not enough to make him pay bills and stuff? So here's the thing, right? Justin, you're probably not thinking about this correctly. He's multi-streaming. He's not losing any money on Twitch. So these 17, 1500, whatever it is, it's literally like the cherry on top of the cake. It's like, it's gravy. It's gravy on top. It's insane. Like, this dude is complaining about hitting a button and making an extra $1,500. Oh, it's not good enough. Like, the clip's not over. We'll continue.
But listen, it's all love to Kick.
I just want to point out this dude has over 14,000 people paying him like $5 a month. I just want to point that out.
I have nothing against Kick. I do like Kick, obviously. But it's just not really worth it at the time. I feel like if my name's going to be attached to a streaming platform, I respectfully, no ego shit, need to be making more than.
If my name is attached to a platform, I need to be making more than $1,500 in 9 hours. I'm sorry. This can't be real. There's no way this is genuine. It's impossible. And this is no different than the caseoh situation. This is no different. This is right here. This and this are the exact same level of stupidity, the exact same level of rage baiting, and the exact same strategy in their head. There is no way this is anything but rage baiting. And if it is actually genuine, both of them are absolutely dumb as hell. They're literally, their IQ is in the negatives. I'm sorry. There's just no way. It's an extra 1.5K in your pocket and you add something like what you do. This man can literally download an app and have his chats combined in 15 seconds. I mean, depending on if he has good internet, which I assume he does. Literally, it takes literally no time at all. And what's crazy is it's automatically saved into that app. So every time you open the app, it's automatically ready and you don't even have to prepare it. You don't even have to do anything because Kick and Twitch always have your chats running. So you literally never even have to specifically like set it up yourself other than the first time. After that, it's done forever. And he's a part of FaZe. I wouldn't doubt he has good internet. Oh yeah, of course. I think he lives in a FaZe house. But yeah. If you're that spoiled to get paid $1,500 for no additional work, I don't care to watch. It's just insane. It's insane. Like it's XQC, by the way. Let's continue talking about this Lacey thing. XQC made a post of it, or talked about the Lacey thing. So if you guys don't know, XQC got like a really big Kick deal. And XQC like owns part of Kick, and he has an opinion on why Lacey didn't get more money, which I think is kind of funny.
I wonder what his analytics are on Twitch, because he must be spamming the out of the ads though. Then open the app once and chat in sub only. Yeah, that's tough. I thought it was a glitch, but his chat was like actually frozen. The anti-Kick bot is like really advanced. And
so it turns out that might actually be really low. More than like, so apparently he had more viewers, but it turns out Lacey might have actually been caught view botting. Because Kick has an anti-bot system for the partnered creators where they can see if it's a bot or not, and they will only pay you for authentic real viewers. And it turns out that he should have actually got more money, but if they found out that he was botting. At least that's. And this is coming from someone who owns part of Kick, right? So, actually, that's a good, you know what? Hang on. No, I wonder if, does Lacey have his VODs up? I'm actually curious. If Lacey has his VODs on, let's see. Okay, we're going to mute that. This is a stream that had 24,000 views. You guys want to see the chat? That's the chat right there. So we have 4 people talking in chat so far. And this stream was an hour long and apparently got 25,000 viewers. I mean, shit, I've seen my chat go faster than that. And this dude's complaining about getting $1,700, $1,500. It's full rage bait, man. It's full rage bait. And I'm like maybe like 60, 70% sure that he is actually botting. You know? Like I think there's like a 60-70% chance. Bro's restarting the T-Series sub-bot problem. Bro, that's some deep internet lore, man. But yeah, so that's what's going on with caseoh. So if you're wondering why caseoh is getting so much hate right now, that's the full breakdown of it, and that's what I think about it. Yeah. caseoh, if he's being genuine, he's kind of cooked, man. He's kind of cooked. You know, I don't know what to say. Okay, I will say this. If caseoh is being genuine, he better not be playing the new Poppy Playtime or the new Guards in a Band when they come out. If he even turns on and plays the new Poppy Playtime or the new Guards in a Band for even a second, it's a full he's hypocritical. That's it. And in defense of Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, I will talk about the game because we did just play it, right? We did play it and we did both endings. I will say it's not a Poppy Playtime ripoff. Is there similarities? Sure. There's similarities. But I think the game was really, really good. Like, sure, there were some areas that were kind of annoying, the Chica area in specific. That had me ready to crash out, I'm not going to lie. But the game was smooth. It wasn't buggy. Like it was very rarely any bugs. It was optimized very well. There wasn't any like game breaking issues like Poppy Playtime had with Chapter 4 when that released. I love Poppy Playtime, and even I can admit Chapter 4 was absolute dog shit when it came out. It was terrible. No, they fixed it. We played that on stream. We did see it. They fixed it, but that was bad. He just needs to stick to his shrimp Alfredo. Why are you so sweaty? I'm literally not even sweaty. What? You can't even see a shine on my skin. My hair's not my hair is it's not even wet at all. What do you mean? This is like the least sweaty I've been in a long time. I thought you were watching Cops. Brother, I'm in Canada. I don't even think we have Cops on television. What up, Berg? But yeah, so that's the whole caseoh situation. That's why a lot of people are unfollowing and unsubbing to caseoh, and like a lot of people are calling him out for it. I can show you. By the way, I guess I should probably have shown the reaction to it. I know for a fact Cops doesn't start until 4. Wait, 4 in the morning? Cops is still on TV? Oh, it's a Step Brothers quote. Oh, what up, Broken Share? Let's see here. So we have Oof, that's a huge L for caseoh. I can't lie, he's shitting on the game when even Fiznom loved it to death. I don't know who Fiznom is, but you know, the reaction to it's been positive for the most part. This is a dude that's just trying to defend caseoh even though he knows it's wrong. Usually I find caseoh likable, but this is a rare moment where I want to tell him to shut the hell up and he doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, there it is. For those who are unaware, caseoh's getting backlash. Oh, caseoh has a community. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see what people in caseoh's community are saying about it. Are they saying anything? No. So the people that are like most like loyal to caseoh aren't saying a word. There's someone trying to defend his obvious rage baiting. Surprisingly, it's funny because like his like loyal fans aren't saying shit about it. So he hasn't really pissed off his loyal fan base. So it's like I said, this isn't gonna make caseoh like fall out of the mainstream, right? This isn't like a massive like career-ending caseoh rage bait, you know, thing. But it's just stupid. You know what I mean? It's just stupid. It's from a movie. I know what Step Brothers is. He said the new Five Nights at Freddy's was cheeks. Yeah, so we just broke it down. If you want to, like, if you rewind the stream, like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, we kind of broke it all down. Here, I thought Caseoh was going to get backlash because he spoke about things in America. Speaking of America. Did y'all see this today? Hold on, let me find it. Did y'all see what went down today? Y'all are going nuts over there. Did y'all see this? Bro, Trump is on his social media platform literally calling out Iran and saying evacuate now. Like, bro, do you guys realize that Trump, like, we might be like 3 hours from Trump starting World War III? Like, has that settled in for anyone yet? Because, like, this is like, this could happen. Like, he's saying Iran can't have a nuclear weapon, and for the record, I don't think Iran should have nukes. I agree with him on that. But when he says everyone evacuate immediately, that makes me think Trump make it go boom. Like, what else could it possibly mean? You know? Like, oh, so yeah. That's tomorrow. That's interesting. And by the way, this isn't like AI, this isn't fake, this isn't like generated. Let me find it. The White House Twitter. Where is it? The White House Twitter tweeted about it. Like, this isn't AI, guys. This isn't like, you know, ChatGPT made it funny. This is real. You know? Like, this is happening. And they specifically underlined everyone should immediately evacuate Tehran. So he nukes them. I might have a random bomb dropped on my condo. I mean, if you're living in Iran right now, yeah, maybe. I don't think you're in Iran, but if you're in Iran, yeah, it's probably a bad time to be in Iran. So, yeah. I mean, when it's the White House Twitter posting that, you know, we're getting into some real shit. I'm in Iran. Oh, GG then. Yeah, you probably should have left. Hold on, there was another thing too. There was another thing that I saw too. Hold on, I will show this. We don't talk about politics all that often, but I thought this was pretty crazy. Where is it? Is this it? Yeah. It's been confirmed that the American aircraft carrier, the USS Nimitz, is heading to Iran. And if you don't know what an aircraft carrier is, it's basically this giant ship in the water that acts as like a landing strip for like all these like bombing planes and like jets and shit. So, yeah. I would say the chance. It's a naval base on water, essentially. Yeah, exactly. So the chances of this going down between now and the end of, like, by now, but the chances of this turning into like Fallout 5 between now and tomorrow's stream is like 80% chance, like maybe even 90. So, but yeah, this is it's pretty scary, man. So hey, if you're watching this and you're in Iran, or you're in the surrounding areas, you know, stay safe, get the hell out of there. You know, I don't know where you can go, but just go somewhere that's not there. I don't want to set the world. Yeah, exactly. We're going to be playing Fallout 5 IRL. And I've seen no one talking about this, but I sure hope the I sure hope Iran hasn't already completed their nuclear program, because the last thing I want to have happen is they send off a nuke right before they get nuked, and then we got, you know, and then here comes World War III. But yeah, so this is looking pretty bad, man. This is looking pretty bad. You know, we're already talking about it. I might as well look to see if there's any new information about it, but I passed my exam successfully. Where'd you go, Broken? Where'd you go, man? Oh, and then there's this, bro. Chat, when's the last time you heard anything about Ukraine? Apparently there was bombings in Kiev this morning. Bro, there's been so much shit going on in the world that literally Ukraine has been still going crazy, and I haven't heard anyone talk about them in like a month. Like, the world is going so mad that the Ukraine war is like so like buried with all the stuff going on. It's crazy. Like, this shit's still going on and you never hear about it. I haven't even hit 1K on Instagram yet. You got it, man. You got it. Just keep slugging, keep putting in the work. But yeah, the world's going crazy. The world's going absolutely insane. Oh. So that's why my Kick stream ended. I guess Kick is adding something to their website. Kick is adding something to their platform. Huh. There you go. At least we still have Jack Black. You know, I still haven't seen that Minecraft movie. Should I watch Minecraft movie? Is it actually worth watching? Like, I don't even know. Keep an eye on Ukraine. Things are nuts. Yeah. Nacho. Oh my God. Nacho Libre. Nacho Libre is one of the best Jack Black movies. You know what the best Jack Black movies are? Let's go. I'm going to take y'all through the list right now. The #1 Jack Black movie, and it will never be topped ever, no matter what he does. School of Rock. School of Rock is always going to be the peak of Jack Black. There will never be anything better than School of Rock. School of Rock is so phenomenal. Like, even nowadays, I actually rewatched it the other week. It's still good. It still holds up. It's such a good movie. So you got School of Rock, Nacho Libre. Also, Nacho Libre, really good. Obviously, right? Like, really good. Nacho Libre, as much as like it made fun of wrestling kind of, but it also celebrated it in an interesting way. Like, it's kind of like it's a satire, but it's not a satire at the same time. It's weird. It's hard to explain, but it's really good. If you've never seen Nacho Libre, it's really funny. 3, I can't believe no one in chat has said this yet. The Kung Fu Panda series. I mean, come on. Like, guys, Kung Fu Panda? Like, really? Like, no one has said Kung Fu Panda? Come on. What are we doing? What do we think about the nukes, Zane? We literally just talked about that. Like, we actually just talked about that. Like literally 2 or 3 minutes ago. If you just rewind the stream like 2, 3, 4 minutes, we literally just talked about the Iran shit. I was watching. Oh, what do I think about the nukes? Do I think that America should nuke Iran? It's a tough question. It's a tough question. I don't think Iran should have nukes, but I also don't think they should have to nuke Iran to stop them from having nukes. Make the world peace. And this is the problem, right? Because if Iran does have nukes, is nuking them going to create peace? That's the argument, right? That's the argument. Because a lot of people will go back to World War II. When America dropped nukes the first time, they shut that shit down. Nobody wanted to fuck with anybody after that. That was like throwing your Johnson on the table and being like, all right, you all can calm down now. And no one should have nukes. Yeah, it would be great if there was just no nukes, right? It would be great. I think if Iran is radical enough that they have created nukes and there's been threats that they could nuke other countries, I don't think you have a choice. I don't think you have a choice at that point. Like, if they are a problem and they're not going to stop, I don't think you have a choice. So, and I think that sucks, right? I don't like it. It sucks to say that. It's horrible. Like, innocents will die. It's a guarantee. Like, there is no way you will get away. You'll do that without innocents dying. So, but like, it's a situation, right, where you're going to sit there and you're going to be like, okay, if we don't nuke them and they nuke someone else, innocents still die. It's crazy, you know? Iran's not going to give up their nukes, though. They're not going to hand them over. Well, we that's the question of do they even have them yet? We know they've been working on them. Let's just push for more sanctions. Yeah, because that really works. We sank one of their ships and they dropped the sun on us. I think Pearl Harbor was a little more than just sinking one ship, but yeah, you know. Is Canada chilling peacefully? Oh yeah, Canada's not going to get involved. Canada, we don't really have like the military power to go out and like join a war just for fun, you know? Like, we don't, like, we're not as big of a military country. Like, we have a military, but we're not gonna, like, we don't have the military to just be like, all right, you guys need some help? Yeah, send over a carrier with a bunch of people. Like, Canada 51st state. You guys just keep, you guys are like fanning the flames right now. This was how did we go from caseoh to this? This went from rage baiting caseoh to this. How did we get here? Canada could fuck shit up despite our small military. Look at both world wars. Right. They could. But okay, so here's what I think about here's what I'll say about Canada's military. I'm trying to think of a good comparison. Okay. Have you guys ever played Doom? And you know the BFG. The BFG has barely any ammo. But when that motherfucker shoots, it destroys everything. It absolutely eviscerates everything. Super effective, but it can't be shot that often. Or else you just won't have anything to shoot. That's how I feel about the military. Canada doesn't have the military to constantly be involved in all these world issues, but if they have to, shit's about to go down. You know, that's basically how I feel about it. But have I ever played War Thunder? I'm just not a big fan of games with vehicle combat. Bruh, if you're looking for the caseoh stuff, if you roll back like 20-30 minutes in the stream, we talked about it. Or you can just wait. I'm going to post a video about it on my channel. I'm also probably going to post a short about it tomorrow. So if you just, you can find out then, or you just roll back the stream, just kind of rewind it. 20-30 minutes, we talked about it. BFG, Phantom Forces reference, I guess, right? Also, look at the Geneva Convention. I have the stuff on it thanks to Canada. Yeah, Canada. Well, America. You guys know that Canada burned down your White House, right? That's your White House right now is not the original White House. Wonder if I can say the N-word. No, don't say nuclear. That's bad. No, we don't want people saying nuclear in chat. Anyways, back on the topic of Jack Black. We were talking about Jack Black, and all of a sudden we got on the topic of freaking military and nukes and stuff. Unbelievably underrated Jack Black movie. Do you guys know what it is? Be Kind, Rewind. Does anybody know the movie Be Kind, Rewind? Absolutely 10 out of 10. Phenomenal movie. Be Kind, Rewind. Okay, let me break down the premise of Be Kind, Rewind for you guys. So there's these two guys, and they have a video store. It's like a VHS store. They sell it's like a like a Blockbuster, and all their things are VHS tapes. I can't remember what happened, but there was some weird event that happened, and it ended up wiping all the tapes to be blank. So what they had to do was they had to recreate the movies of the tapes to save the store. So the movie is about them finding ways to recreate movies and film them just with the two of them. It sounds stupid, but it's really funny. It's really funny. Like it's a really good movie. And it's got Jack Black. And Danny Glover's in it too. Kung Fu Panda is the best Jack Black movie. Kung Fu Panda is second best to School of Rock. I would say School of Rock is still one of the best Jack Black movies. Like, it is the best. It's not even close. School of Rock is really good. You should cosplay him. Well, according to chat, I basically do every single day. Have I seen Shallow Hal? Shallow Hal is a very good movie, but it's super problematic. So if y'all don't know what Shallow Hal is basically, so there's a dude who's single, and there's a fat chick that wants to date him, and then Jack Black's the dude that's single. He hits his head, and he gets like a concussion, but when he comes back from his concussion, when he like gains consciousness again, the fat lady is like super hot. So he thinks this chick, who is in reality this like fat, like she's awesome, but she's fat. And he thinks she's like this smoking hot model, right? So the movie goes through this kind of story about him, like, being in a relationship with her, and then eventually it wears off and she's fat again, and he realizes that, that he's still like into her despite what she actually looks like. And then that kind of spoils the ending, but it's a good movie. It's more like cheesy romance though. Like, I wouldn't say that's like it's got some comedy in it, but I don't think everyone's going to like it. That concept of a movie would not work today, by the way. That concept of a movie would not work today. That movie would get hate so bad. So bad. Oh my God, it would be hated. But yeah. Jim Carrey is Canadian. Ryan Reynolds is Canadian. Yeah, they are Canadian. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, any other Jack Black movies that are really good that I can think of. I mean, he was in Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder is obviously really good. What's the holiday? You don't want to know, man. You don't want to know. You do not want to know what the holiday is. Cheesy rom-com. Really, really cheesy rom-com. Like bad cheesy, in my opinion. I think it's a bad cheesy rom-com. It's not very good. I just shotgunned a whole coffee and now I'm feeling it. Yeah. Your voice is a little changed. Is it? Wasn't Jack Black and Nacho Libre? Yeah, we said that. Has anyone seen The Notebook? The Notebook is a classic. I don't like very many romance movies because I find them cheesy, but The Notebook is a classic. Absolutely. 100% classic. Jack Black's character doesn't make the holiday good. No, he's like the worst part of the movie. Jack Black's character, Jack Black like ruins the holiday. Jude Law is fine. Cameron Diaz is fine. Kate Winslet is fine. And then there's like Jack Black, and it's just it just doesn't fit at all, you know? Like I don't know. I don't even know why he was put in it. Jumanji? Yeah, of course. Yeah, Jumanji's good. Yep. Oh, you know what's also a really underrated movie? Have you guys seen this movie? Let me bring it up. This one? This movie was actually pretty good. Dear Santa? This movie was actually pretty good. So this movie, there's a kid. There's a young boy who's like bad at spelling, and he sends a letter off to Santa, but instead of spelling Santa, he spells Satan. So Jack Black plays like Satan, and like Satan responds to the kid's letter. Who the kid like, you know, sends like a Christmas wish list to Santa, but he misspells it as Satan. So he sends a Christmas wish list to Satan. So Satan comes to his house and responds to it. And Jack Black is playing Satan. It's pretty funny. It's not bad. It's decent. It's not amazing. It's not an amazing movie, but it's like it's all right. It's a decent watch. You know? I like the Krampus movies. Krampus. You mean Krampus? Is there a movie called Krampus? I think it's Krampus, right? Yeah, Krampus. Since we're just talking about it, let me or we're talking about stuff, and while I'm on Twitter, there was some more Five Nights at Freddy's DVD stuff that came out today. I thought I'd check it out. So I'm not sure which skin I'm gonna get for Springtrap yet, but this made me think of getting Glitch Trap. Watch this. I don't know who this guy is.
A really cool
but I
job.
guess he got access to this early. Watch this. So this is in the menu.
A really cool job with the weapon as well, so I'm pretty impressed with it.
Bro, the character just jump scares you. I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was pretty funny. Can you live stream movies on stream? No, definitely not. Me Before You's pretty good. He chose to kill himself after he convinces Amelia Clark to fall in love with him. What? That sounds ridiculous. Let me see if I can find something else here. So this is the Matthew Lillard skin.
Don't forget to scream.
Eat dogs!
So obviously, right, I'm either choosing the Matthew Lillard one or the Glitch Trap one. I think I have to go with Matthew Lillard just because it's Matthew Lillard. Like I feel like the comedy is too good to not get the Matthew Lillard skin. I'm getting one or the other. I think I'm going to go with the Matthew Lillard one though. Cuz it's just so funny. And like apparently he has like, let me see if I can find it. He has like voice lines too. So Matthew Lillard, while you're playing as him as Springtrap, he's like talking shit. Let me see if I can find it. So this is what it looks like in game. So apparently when you mori somebody, there's actual blood that gets splattered on his face. And then this is Glitch Trap. So Glitch Trap, instead of screaming, she does like a shush, because that was Glitch Trap's thing. Like shush, like shh. But I think this is just too comedy. This is too comedic. We have to get this skin, I feel like. You know? Like, I feel like it's too good. Why do you keep switching scenes? So I'm on Twitter, and one thing that you should know about Twitter, if you've never been on Twitter, is you can post porn on Twitter. So I don't want to be scrolling down Twitter and all of a sudden someone posts a freaking Five Nights at Freddy's freaking, R34 clip, because that's the last thing I want on my stream. So I will switch off when I'm checking Twitter, and then when I find the clip, I'll switch back. That's why I do that. Yeah. We're not going to have that happen. Zane, pause. I'm just saying, there's porn on Twitter. There is. There's no, you don't get like banned or like reported or like get your stuff deleted for posting like mature content on Twitter. It's not a thing. You could post whatever the hell you want on Twitter. I mean, you can't post like terrorist stuff or like, threats of violence or anything, but watch this.
Oh.
So he has like a unique animation for when he starts. That's basically to make it like the movie. If y'all have seen the movie, is the mori happen in any game of Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't think so. I think the mori is fully original. Look at this, by the way. This is the most extensive Five Nights at Freddy's legendary skin in the history of the game. Sorry, Dead by Daylight legendary skin. Look at this. So it has unique sound effects. It has new voice lines in match and in menu. It has a unique menu animation. It has a model change, and it unlocks a Yellow Rabbit portrait badge. It's crazy. So the lore, here's the lore of it, right? Do y'all remember in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie when the animatronics were dragging Springtrap to like the back when like when the spring locks were like closing in on him and like killing him? Essentially, the entity took him to the DBD universe in that moment and is keeping him alive. So that's the lore. Is Iran or Israel at war? Wait, are they getting bombed right now? Let me see. Is there stuff going on right now? Like this second? They've been doing stuff. Well, I saw earlier today it's been quiet for like half of today. And it's hard to tell what's actually new. Is he just a human? Well, in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe, Springtrap originally was just a human in an animatronic suit that would go around killing kids and stealing them, like kidnapping them, basically. And then he would put them in the animatronics, and they would become the animatronic. Eventually, what happened is the spring locks in the animatronic malfunctioned, and it stabbed him, and he died in the suit. So he decomposed in the suit, and what happened was he ended up possessing the suit and bringing it back to life. So that's why there's like a decomposed corpse inside Springtrap. I watched some stuff today on the news earlier. Yeah, there was a bit today, but there was a lot where like nothing was really going on. I'm not really seeing anything like Chucky. Well, wasn't it that a kid got killed and the spirit took like hid in the doll? Or no, it was a serial killer. Serial killer died and possessed the Chucky doll, right? Wasn't that what it was? I haven't seen the Chucky movies in so long. I will see if we can find any of this Iran-Israel stuff, but I don't think there's anything going on right now. You know who's actually really good for this? There's a page on YouTube. Let's see here. Oh. Wait a minute. This is Israel. There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on here. So I don't know if all the bombing is going on in Iran, but this seems pretty calm in here. Let me see if I can find another one. Is that the Twin Towers? No, this is in Israel. Oh. It looks like Trump is about to arrive back in America. I'm assuming this is Trump. He was in Canada, actually. Fun fact. At the G7 summit in Alberta. What's happening there? So, let me see if I can find the tweet. War Room USA. What do we got here? Trying to see, there was an official tweet about it, or the Situation Room. So Trump has said he's coming back from the G7 early for a situation. There was an official tweet about it, but Trump has summoned his staff to be in the Situation Room ready to go for when he gets there. And if you guys don't know, the Situation Room is essentially it's essentially where they decide like what they're going to do. Like, who are they going to bomb? Are they going to make any big military actions? This is essentially the only shot we have of it. That's like that we know for sure. This is from Obama when he was president. So it's like something like this, right? So it's like all the higher ups are in there. They got like the military, like general dude, president's in there. And they're basically all like, you know, they make decisions on pretty important stuff in there, like if they're going to bomb somebody or what. And I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong for anyone that knows, but I think they have to get the nuclear launch codes from that room. I don't know for sure, but I think like the device for the launch codes is in that room. I think so. They do? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So, yeah, he summoned the National Security Council to meet him in the Situation Room. Potential start to World War III. And this was Fox earlier. You can watch this.
Fox News alert, Donald Trump leaving the G7 early and returning to Washington, where he's requesting the National Security Council be prepared in the Situation Room after a deadly weekend in the Middle East, in Israel.
That's not good. He's leaving this G7 summit early and everybody's ordered to the Situation Room. That's not good.
24 fatalities, 600 wounded. The death count even higher in Iran, 224 dead and counting. Iran retaliating by firing over 370 missiles.
Wait, so look for the Iran POV. I don't know if there is a live view of Iran right now. Let me see. No, that's Israel again. So Black Ops 2 zombies were real life after all? I guess so, man. Wait, what? Apparently this was a news station live on the air recently. What was this?
صدای متجاوز به خاک وطن، صدای متجاوز به صدای حق و حقیقت است. آنچه که ملاحظه کردید، صدایی که شنیدید، فضای غبارآلوده استودیو.
Oh shit. So they just got like live on the air. Oh shit. That's crazy. I'm gonna be honest. She seemed pretty calm during that. I mean, I would be like, ah. I'd be freaking out, bro. Let me see if I can find anything. Yeah, if someone has a live stream of a feed, like, let me know the channel, because I can't find any live views right now. Name one car. The Acura NSX. There, go for it. What is this? Bro, this Twitter quality for this stream is great. Like, how am I even supposed to see what's in this? Yeah, so this is like, this is, some of these are Iran, some of these are Israel. I mean, everything just looks calm right now. It doesn't look like there's any bombings going on right now. It seems like everything's pretty calm right now. So, I'll send you footage of pictures of my car. If you want to join the Discord, and if you want to put that in the Discord, I'll look at it. The Discord is linked on my profile. If you go to my about, it's like in my on my profile links. Goes to Tehran is protecting the skies. Well, I mean, let me see some footage from earlier. Because Israel has that like Iron Dome thing, right? But the Iron Dome, it's not really doing a whole lot for some of these attacks, you know? Look at this. So this was in Israel, by the way. What you're going to see is in Israel, where there's supposedly an Iron Dome that just intercepts any and all missiles. Yeah, that Iron Dome ain't doing much. That one was crazy. That impact was crazy. This one was nuts. Why is the sound delayed? So when a missile hits, you don't hear the sound until the shockwave like reaches you. Like there's like a delay. Because light moves faster than sound. I think that's the explanation for it. Like it's like the shockwave isn't immediate. Yeah, look at this one. This one's crazy. This might be the craziest shot I've seen. Like the speed of this thing is insane. Like the speed of this. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you can see it trying to shoot them down, right? Like if you look at this one, you can see, I think like one of them gets blown up midair. Yeah, you see that? There was one or two that got blown up there. And but these ones, they made it to the ground. Yeah, that's crazy. And this is also in just 2 days, by the way. That's crazy. That one is pretty insane too. Watch the shockwave. Do you see the shockwave? You see like the cloud that's the shockwave. That's crazy. That's insane. It's mental. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. If Canada has a draft, will you go to war? I don't think Canada's going to have a draft, man. I really don't. I think it's going to have to get really bad for Canada to have a draft. I would be shocked. But like in reality, if they did have like a draft or something, if they invade Quebec, will you go? So if you don't know this, Quebec is not really well liked for most of Canada. Quebec is like, how do I explain this? Quebec is like, they always want to make themselves the focus and everybody hates them for it. But, you know, they're still part of the country. So, but no, I was going to say, if we do have some form of a draft, right? I would not like, they would find out who I am and they wouldn't exactly be like, okay, you're going to the front lines. Here's your freaking assault rifle. No, I would probably be, you know, helping out with like the radio, helping them send messages and stuff because I have that background in radio, right? With equipment and sending transmissions and stuff. So that's probably what I would be doing. Essentially, it would be drafting, but it wouldn't be like, you know, not when you think of drafting, you think of them pulling random people, giving them a gun and saying, all right, go die. Wouldn't be the exact same, but yeah. Shock Laboo. What? I'm going to go to sleep. Good night, Broken Chair. But, yeah, this stuff's insane, man. It's a draft without the draft. Yeah. And I think, I mean, I'm 28. So I feel like they don't want a bunch of 28-year-olds with back pain going out and fighting for their country. Honestly. Like, I feel like they want to hit that like 22 to 25 range, you know what I mean? Like they're in their prime, you know? When you pass like 26, trust me, they will. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. The USA draft ends in the 30s for men. Yeah. I mean, you know, we'll see. They took me with all my problems. All you need is a waiver. I think for them to, they would have to be very desperate. I will say that. 26 is the limit for the first wave of drafts. Yeah, I would assume it would be like that. And I would think like they would have to be desperate, and it would have to be like a really bad situation for them to go as high as, like you're saying, 39. I really don't think it's going to, like, it would take a lot to get to that point. You know? But yeah. But that's pretty crazy, right? It's lots of crazy shit going down. Lots of crazy shit going down. If everyone's dead, they can draft whoever. Well, of course. I mean, if the country is literally at the point of being like invaded and fully like taken over by a radical, like, you know, like invading country, pretty much everyone a part of the country is now a part of the war, you know what I mean? So they can put you in a foxhole with a machine gun. You don't have to go anywhere. I guess that's true. But yeah, that's that's pretty much all the crazy shit going on in the world. You're still young? I don't feel young, man. I will say that. I don't feel young. Oh, apparently there was a Dead by Daylight trailer. Let's watch this. Oh, yeah. So this is out today, by the way. This is out today. Next stream, we're going to be playing this in DVD. This is the Five Nights at Freddy's DVD trailer. This comes out today. Thank you, reporter Zane. Back to you, Justin. Are we watching hentai? No, we're not watching hentai. No. Oh, shit. Bro, I wish the game was that graphic. I wish DBD would like up their engine and up their graphics and like their like I wish Maury's would like dismember people. Like when, you know, when Springtrap puts them on like the grinder like animatronic, I wish they would like be like literally like grind into pieces. Like they would be like it'd be like decapitated. DBD with Unreal Engine? No. The last thing we need is Unreal Engine 5, because that thing is a literal death sentence for games. It looks great, but it plays like hell. It plays terribly. If you're going to use Unreal Engine 4, we're going to have a better time. But Unreal Engine 5, that's ass. Why? I literally can't think of an Unreal Engine 5 game that hasn't been badly optimized on PC. Literally every single time it's an Unreal Engine 5 game, it's badly optimized. I don't know I don't know if it's the engine that's bad. I don't know if the devs are just dog shit. I don't know what it is. It's always bad. Just buy an RTX 5090. Yeah, there it is. There's the answer. So just spend about $2,200. And yeah, you'll be able to play any and all games with no problems. There it is, guys. So yeah, we're playing this tomorrow. That's going to be pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to that. I got a bunch of blood points saved up, so I should be able to get Springtrap like to P4, P5 maybe, depending on what. We'll see tomorrow. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. When do we go back to the border? When do we go back to the border? Oh, contraband, bro. We haven't even done anything since talking about the caseoh controversy. We literally have just been, bro. We've just been talking about all this freaking bullshit going on in the world. It's crazy. Nacho, yeah, we talked about Jack Black a bit too, yeah. Like Mortal Kombat. I mean, Mortal Kombat's pretty crazy, but yeah. We probably will play a bit of Contraband tonight, though. Thoughts on the... What the hell did you... The defenestrations of Prague? I don't even know what that is. What is that even? What is that word? It's an event in Prague where individuals were thrown out of windows. This sounds awful. That sounds horrible. Where did that come from? Last gen graphic cards are good too. How much does like a 4080 go for right now? Oh. Oh wow. Huh. Yeah, I don't think we're upgrading to a 4080, guys. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's pretty insane. And that's the only one available. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with the 3060 12 gigabyte VRAM for now, you know? I think we're going to stick with the 3060 for a while. Can it run Crysis? Probably not. Can you buy a 5070? Because that's like the value new card. Okay. I mean, you know, that's a little better. That's a little better. So this is one of the new lineup, the new card lineups, the new NVIDIA RTX cards. This is the 5070. That's under $1,000. That's better. I mean, it's got 12 gigabytes of video RAM. That's pretty much the same video RAM. That's the same amount I have with my current graphics card, but it's obviously a more advanced graphics card that could take better use of better like DLSS engines and stuff like that. So it is a better graphics card, obviously, right? And I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, don't these new graphics cards have some form of like extra AI hardware initialized in them where like it helps them like do more? I'm pretty sure there's some form of new AI like with them. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I would be able to just, like, hypothetically, I could just buy this and install it in my computer because I have an Asus computer with Armory Crate already. Like, hypothetically, and I have a power supply for it too. Like, that'd be able to power it. So, like, if I were to get this, it would just be like a plug and play type thing with my computer, but that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. That's an ass load of money. Send it? That's a bit crazy. That's a bit crazy. You know, I don't know about that.
Gifted memberships.
Oh. Chump change? Right. Okay, guys. All right. Chump change is that's funny. That's a good one. Chump change. Did I know ChatGPT lost a match of chess to an Atari? I did not know that, no. I did not. Oh no, what happened? I appreciate that, Erica. But yeah, I don't think there's anything going on with this this war right now, chat. I can check again just to make sure, but I think we can safely move on to something else without missing anything. Let's see here. Actually, why don't I just look at Truth Social? Because that's where Trump tweets. He did tweet something. He tweeted 13 minutes ago. Trump is awake and working right now. Look at this. Publicity-seeking President Emmanuel Macron of France, Macron, whatever the fuck it's pronounced, mistakenly said that I left the G7 summit in Canada to go back to DC to work on a ceasefire between Israel and Iran. Wrong. He has no idea why I'm on my way to Washington. It certainly has nothing to do with a ceasefire. Much bigger than that. Whether purposely or not, Emmanuel always gets it wrong. Stay tuned. Oh no. It has nothing to do with a ceasefire. It's much bigger than that. He's gonna bomb the shit out of the country, isn't he? Like this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen, isn't it? Like I feel like at this point it's like he's not flat out saying it, but he's teasing it to the enough where it's like it's gonna happen. And then he says, "Stay tuned." Man's gonna send bunker busters. Yeah, he's gonna send the freaking Moab. Bro's on a 30 kill streak. He's sending in the Moab. He's gonna pull out a 26 phallic object. Oh, like in you know what that makes me think of? Hold up. Let me find the scene. Let me find the scene from Austin Powers. You know what that makes me think? Watch. That makes me think of this. That is so good. That is so good. Oh my god. This like that is part of that's like certain humor that we just don't have anymore. Like that was so funny. That is so funny. You got the reference? Yeah, man. I know about Austin Powers, bro. I watched Austin Powers so much back in the day. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Oh, America. We got another one. America first means many great things, including the fact that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. Make America great again. GG, boys. GG. Oh, GG. Even if this devolved into World War III, you got to remember that Russia's heavily preoccupied. Yeah, Russia is preoccupied. That's true. And no one gives a shit about their war anymore. There's been, we said that earlier. There's been so much stuff that's gone down recently that like Ukraine and like Russia are like they're at the bottom of like the give a fuck leaderboards right now. Like they're at the bottom. There's so much other stuff going on that like nobody has the time to think about Ukraine anymore. It's crazy. And it's like you think back to months ago, right? There Ukraine was like top of mind. Is Florida safe? Wait, what's wrong with Florida? What do you mean is Florida safe? Is something happening in Florida? What's wrong with Yo, Zane, I'm a firefighter now? Hell yeah, Hank. Florida's always unsafe? That's probably true. That's probably true. Would you care if the US invaded Quebec? I would be upset because I actually think Quebec is like one of the places in Canada that would actually give them a fight. And I think if they were to invade through Quebec, they might aggro America enough to actually bomb Canada. If USA tried to invade Canada, if they invaded Quebec, Quebec would actually aggro the American military to the point where like they would take it out on the rest of Canada because they'd be so pissed off having to deal with Quebec. So Quebec would rage bait Americans military so hard that the rest of Canada would pay because of how much of a dickhead Quebec is. Basically, they would rage bait the military into bombing the rest of the country. Why can't we just have peace? Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I care about invading another country. We shouldn't be invading other lands. Now, if they wanted to join, that's a different story, but I refuse to accept Greenland, Panama Canal, or any other land. I think with Greenland, I don't know the full gist of the Greenland situation, but I know there's some like security concerns with Greenland and the canal, and like I don't know the full story about that, but I do think the whole situation of like Canada, I think the whole Canada and USA conflict is it's retarded. It's dumb. It's stupid. But I'm going to be honest. When the fuck's the last time Trump even talked about Greenland? I feel like it's been months. I feel like he was really like talkative about that for a while, and then it's just like there's been nothing about it in like months. It's been at least 2. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while. Like I feel like Trump's ADHD just got him distracted and he just forgot about it. The ice in Russia BS made it fall off because it was distractionary. Yeah, I guess it's right. Yeah. By the way, I just want to make it clear to anybody in chat who might be thinking in a retarded way. If someone is illegally in your country, you should be getting them the fuck out. I don't want to hear anything else. If they're illegal in the country, they're criminals. You should not have criminals roaming free. Get them the fuck out. That's how I feel. And there's a lot of them in Canada too. I feel that way about Canada as well. There's a lot of illegals in Canada, and I would be so if Carney was like, all right, the military is going to go pull these illegals out of their homes and ship them off on a plane to their home. Yeah, I would support it. Yep. Even if they would be taking them from their workplaces, kids out of schools. Yep. If a kid of an illegal, if their parent is an illegal and their kid gets taken out of school to them and they get deported, that's not America's fault. That's the parents' fault. Imagine putting your kid in that situation. Imagine coming to the country illegally and then putting your kid in that situation. Honestly, I think there's an interesting conversation to be had about whether that person making that decision for that kid is even fit to be a parent. But you know, there was a lot of complaints about that. So now it's all just deport the families together, you know what I mean? If they're legal and forcefully deported? Oh yeah, of course not. Yeah, I don't want them deporting legal people, like legal citizens, right? If the kid was born in America, it's a US citizen. Yeah, I think that's dumb. Like, let's think about it. Let's think about it from a standpoint of like, if life was a video game, that exploit would have been patched out real fast. That's an exploit, right? That's a major exploit. The kid didn't do anything wrong. No, but I don't think someone should be able to go on a trip to the country, have a kid, and then now that kid's an American or that kid's a Canadian, whatever. I really don't think that should be a thing. I think that's an exploit. I'm not saying it's the kid's fault. I'm just saying it shouldn't be a thing. You know? Because, like, it's actually a real thing where, like, people from, I think it was China. Was it China? It's either China or Japan. One of the countries had, like, an entire organization that people would pay so they would take them, help them travel to America when they were pregnant so they could have their kid, like, birthed in America, and then the kid would have American citizenship, and then they'd come home, and then they would use that as a tool to help them get citizenship to come and live in America. Like, it's literally an exploit. Yeah, and then they try to stay through them, yeah. You have to give a child nationality. Otherwise, they could be screwed out of identity, which causes huge problems down the road. I think there's got to be some ways to avoid it, but it's really weird. Like, it really makes you think how many people have used that exploit to get citizenships over the years. Because that shit's been going on for, like, ever. Like, that shit's been going on for a long time. And okay, and like even way back then, do you know why it was made in the first place? You know why that rule was made? Because of slavery. Right? It was made because slaves were being brought over from other countries and living in America, and then slavery got abolished, and now they were living in America, and they would have children in America. They made that rule so those children that the slaves had in America would have citizenship. And like, it was very specifically made for that scenario because it made sense for that scenario with the slaves, right? Because they were brought to the country against their will. It's not what's happening nowadays is not the same. And why are we even? Didn't this get abolished? Did that go through? I know they were working on changing that. I don't even know if that went through. Is that whole citizenship when you get birth in America, is that even a thing anymore? Because I know they were working on getting rid of it. I don't know if it went through yet. If I sneak into Sweden and take a shit on someone's lawn, you think it'll help me become a Swedish citizen? If you're a woman and you take a shit and you shit out a kid, yeah, that'd probably help you become a Swedish citizen. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's been so much stuff going on that it's like, it's kind of been one thing to the next. Birth citizenship's not been overturned yet. I know they've been working on it. I mean, there's so much other stuff going on that's probably like being pushed to the back burner right now, but you know. But yeah, so all those, oh my God, I need to find you hold on. Let me see if I can find it. There was the cringiest video I saw today. Oh my God. It was of a Karen talking about the illegal immigrants. Let me see if I can find it. Just a second. Just a second. I know I've seen it before today, but it was earlier, so I got to scroll down a bit. I don't know if I can find it. She was like basically complaining that like, or she was like saying that all the people that voted for Trump were like rich people who use illegals for like housework and stuff. But is Zane wearing a Zane shirt? Yeah, this is an old shirt I had made like when I first started streaming. This is some of my first thumbnails. Americans also do it to give their children dual citizenship in a parent's home country. Shit's weird. Yeah. What did God say when he left a human in the back of the... Okay, we're not... Chat, well, let's not do racist jokes, all right? Let's just not do racist jokes. We should adopt the Starship Troopers political system. You know, I've never actually seen that movie. Isn't that crazy? I should watch that movie. I've never seen Starship Troopers. I've never seen it. I know of the movie and I know of so much of the lore and so many of like the big moments from clips, but I've never actually sat down and like watched the whole thing, you know, like the actual full movie. I just made fun of Elon Musk. No, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Victor. He made a joke about God and humans in the oven. And I can only assume where that was going. I mean, obviously. But yeah. The only good bug is a dead bug. That's right. Yeah, that's right. But no, I've never actually sat down and watched the movie. I think there's a few of them, isn't there? Yeah, I know the I'm doing my part. That's an iconic GIF at that point. You know? You know. Aren't there 3 Starship Troopers, or am I thinking of a different franchise? Let's see. Let's have a look. Starship Troopers. Neil Patrick Harris was in Starship Troopers. What the hell? I see there's 5 of them. There's Starship Troopers, Starship Troopers 2, Hero of the Federation, Starship Troopers 3, Marauder, Starship Troopers Invasion, and Starship Troopers Traitor of Mars. Monster Hunter movie? Yeah, it was terrible. It was really bad. It was this right here. It had the chick from the Resident Evil movies. It really was not that good. Which sucks because Monster Hunter is such a badass gaming franchise. But yeah, the movie was not good. The movie was not that good. Unfortunately. So it was not that great. At least the monsters look good. That's true. I love the games. Oh yeah, the games are great. That movie looks good. Monster Hunter. It's all right. I mean, it's not great. There's been worse adaptations of media. Like, it's not the worst adaptation of all time. I will show you the worst adaptation of all time of any form of media. This right here, this is the worst movie adaptation in the history of adaptations. And I will not hear different. I literally didn't even see that comment. Immediately my brain went to Dragon Ball Evolution. Yeah, this chat. I shit you not. This is one of the worst. No, Sonic was good. Shut up. What do you mean? What are you talking shit about Sonic? The Sonic movies are great. But yeah, this was really bad. This was catastrophic. It did give us super, so we can't truly hate it. Detective Pikachu? Am I crazy? Or I didn't even think Detective Pikachu was that bad. Like, I didn't think it was a great movie, but I didn't think it was bad. You know? Good enough for a sequel? Yeah, I'd watch a sequel. I didn't think it was horrible. I thought it was decent. I mean, it was all right. But yeah. No, the Sonic movies have been great. I actually think the Sonic movies are some of the best there's been for video game adaptations. Ted was a good movie. What is this? Trump, what did you retweet? Trump's just retweeting some shit. It's Ryan Reynolds in Pokemon form. He's also Canadian. Yeah, I know. Now, bad video game movies. Wasn't there one where The Rock played Doom? Yeah. Yeah. So we try to forget that this movie existed. Yeah. Yeah, this movie was really bad. I'm so glad they redesigned Sonic from what they originally had planned. Yeah. Scorpion movie was a dope movie as a kid. Or Scorpion King. You know what I will say about The Rock? Here's my opinion on The Rock. The Rock was great for the first like 5 years of his movie career. And then after that, The Rock became absolutely dog shit. Now, there has been a movie every now and then where it's actually pretty good. Like Jumanji. He was actually good in Jumanji. Actually good in Jumanji. I enjoyed Jumanji. What else was he? What else? What else? It was downhill from there. No, it was downhill way before Jumanji. You know what was actually a decent movie? This movie. I thought San Andreas was actually a decent movie. I thought this was all right. I didn't think this was horrible. This was another one that I'd say I would rewatch. He's on a boat fighting Aztec zombies. Oh, it had Emily Blunt. I know what you're talking about. It was based on a ride. Was it Jungle Adventure or some shit? Hold on, let me find it. Jungle Cruise? That might be it. Yeah, this was the movie. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this was all right. This was all right. Yeah, this was fine. But do you guys want to know what the true best Dwayne Johnson movie is? This is the best movie The Rock has ever done. I present to you the absolute peak of Dwayne Johnson. Gridiron Gang. This movie is phenomenal. This is Dwayne Johnson at his peak. Rundown was good. Rundown was good. Walking Tall was pretty good. But this was. If you've never seen this movie, I don't think I need to tell you this, but this is a football movie. I don't think I need to, I think it should be self-explanatory. This is a football movie, but it's pretty good, man. This is a really good watch. Disney owns a lot of TV networks. Disney has a monopoly on Hollywood. It's crazy. Before steroids, yeah. Southland Tales was one of the worst movies he's done. No. Do you want to know the worst movie he's ever done? I'll show you the worst movie he's ever done. This is the worst movie he's ever done. This movie was the biggest pile of shit. I can't even begin to explain how bad this movie was. Bro, if you've never seen this movie, it is laughably bad. It's basically a Jim Bros movie. I didn't even hear about Pain and Gain. This movie was so ridiculous. Let me pull up the synopsis of the story for you. Okay. All right, hold on. It's like the most nothing movie you can ever watch. It's such a nothing film. A crew of ripped Miami bodybuilders score a high-rolling lifestyle through kidnapping and extortion in this crime comedy based on a true story. It's literally about gym bros trying to be high rollers by kidnapping people and extorting people and just committing crime. And they're the main characters. It's not like there's like another main character who's like the detective trying to take them down and these guys are like the villain of the movie. No, the villains are the main characters. And it just makes them look like hot shit. It's really bad. We need a movie where he co-stars in a car racing action movie. I really hope you're I hope you're playing dumb. I really hope you're playing dumb. Okay? I really hope you're playing dumb with that comment. That has to be bait. That has to be bait. There's no way that's not bait. Oh my god. Wolf of Wall Street's a goated movie. Yes, sir. Wolf of Wall Street's very good. I don't get out much. You know Dwayne Johnson's been in the last what are they at now? 10? The last 6 Fast and Furious movies. So he's literally been in a car racing action movie where he co-stars. No, it was Fast and the Furious 69. Oh my god. You know what? Let's go look down. This is a good topic. Let's see Dwayne Johnson's movie list. Let's go through it. Let's see if we can find a good movie. How do I look at his whole movie list on IMDb? There's got to be just an actor. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, but this is including video games and stuff too. I want to just see his movies, not his like video games and TV shows and stuff. Dwayne Johnson filmography. Here we go. Okay. We'll go from newest to oldest. All right, guys. Y'all ready for this? Let's go through it. Let's go through it. Let's see what we got here. Okay. We have Moana 2. Did anybody see Moana 2? I know Moana 1 was okay. Did anybody give a shit about Moana 2? Anybody? I didn't give a shit about Moana 2. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, no one gave a shit about Moana 2. Red 1. Yeah, this movie was garbage. He plays as like Santa's enforcer. And like someone tries to steal Christmas from Santa. Is garbage. Once Upon a Studio. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's like a documentary. We're not going to worry about that. Fast 10. Fast 10 was garbage. Black Adam. Black Adam was garbage. DC League of Super Pets. I haven't seen this. I'm going to be honest. I'm assuming it's garbage, but I don't know. Has anybody seen this movie? I've never seen I don't even know if I've heard of this movie. I'm pretty sure this is probably garbage. Red Notice. Oh, is this that really cringy movie with Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot? Yeah, this was garbage. Free Guy. The Rock was in Free Guy? Oh, he was a voice cameo. Okay, we're not going to count that. Jungle Cruise. Okay, so we'll give him Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise was okay. I'll give him Jungle Cruise. Okay. We'll give him 1. Okay. Jumanji The Next Level. Yep, I'd give him that one too. So he's got 2. Okay, so we're at 2. Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Unironically, and this might be surprising to hear from me, because I hate Fast and Furious and the way it's turned out. I actually think Hobbs and Shaw is like the only Fast and Furious movie that he's actually like good in. I think Hobbs and Shaw is fine. But like all the other ones have just been garbage. But I think Hobbs and Shaw is okay. I'll give him Hobbs and Shaw. So he's at 3. Shazam. That was just a post-credit. So we're not going to consider that one as a post-credit. Fighting with My Family. That was a cameo. It wasn't a main part of the movie. Skyscraper. That was garbage. That was a Die Hard wannabe. Don't watch this movie if you haven't seen it yet. Rampage. This was also garbage. It's a wannabe King Kong. Really bad CGI. Another Jumanji. So now he's at 4. This is just a documentary. Baywatch. Oh, Baywatch. This movie was bad. This was a bad one. This was bad. Obviously Fate of the Furious bad, Moana good. So he's at 5. So far through 9 years of movies, he's at 5 movies that were decent. Central Intelligence, not a good movie. This was not a good movie. Fast and Furious, not good. Gem and the Holograms, I don't even know what this is. We're just not going to include it. San Andreas, decent. He's at 6. Obviously, Fast and Furious, no. This is a documentary. Hercules was bad. Empire State, I don't even know what this movie was. I'm going to assume it was a nothing movie. Fast and Furious 6 was bad. Pain and Gain was bad. Oh my God. Do y'all remember this? When Dwayne Johnson like invaded and took over the G.I. Joe? Do y'all remember this? This was bad. Snitch. I don't even remember this movie at all. I'm assuming this was bad too, because I don't remember. I have no idea. Journey to the Mysterious Island. Oh yeah, this was rough. Do y'all remember Journey 1? It was Brendan Fraser in Journey 1. That was actually a good movie. And then Dwayne Johnson came in and replaced Brendan Fraser, and it was garbage. This was the era where people were like just bringing Dwayne Johnson into like everything in hopes that it would just make a lot of money. So yeah, this was bad. Journey 2 was good, but not because of The Rock. I didn't think it was very good. Fast 5, just, didn't like it, gonna be honest. Faster, I don't even remember this movie. I'm gonna assume it was bad. The Other Guys, I'll give him this one. This one was pretty good. So he's at 7. We're at 7. Tooth Fairy. Do I even have to say anything about Tooth Fairy? Like, do I even have to say it? Like, I think we all know. I feel like this one's self-explanatory. Is there any Tooth Fairy defenders in chat? Anybody in chat actually like Tooth Fairy? I don't know, man. Planet 51. Oh my God, I forgot this movie existed. Yeah, this wasn't great. Race to Witch Mountain. Like, when you really break it down and look at these movies, he really made a lot of shitty movies. Like, this is crazy. Get Smart. This was okay, but he wasn't a big part of the movie. He's only in The Other Guys a short time. He's killed off in the beginning. That's true. So we probably shouldn't give him The Other Guys. So we're still at 6. So this is kind of the same thing with Get Smart. Get Smart, it was a great movie, but he wasn't really in it that much. Like, it's tough to give it to him as like his movie, you know what I mean? Obviously not. The Game Plan. Unironically, of all like the family-based like kids movies that The Rock did, this was like the one that was like, it was okay. It was probably the best of all of them, but this one was like not bad. Like, this was probably his best like kid movie he did, I would say. This one was pretty decent. So I would give it that to him. So we're at 7. And then Gridiron Gang was a W. 8. Doom, we talked about that, was bad. I don't even know what Southland Tales is. I've never heard of this movie. Be Cool. I wasn't a fan of Be Cool. I thought it was bad. Walking Tall, W. 8, I believe. 8 or 9. Rundown. Like, listen. He started his career with a bang. Bro, he was in The Mummy Returns as like at the ending cameo. And then he had The Scorpion King. He had The Rundown. He had Walking Tall. Then he had a couple L's, but then he made Gridiron Gang. He made Game Plan. Like, he was, for the most part, he was kind of cooking. And then, it just went off the rails. It just went off the rails, It's a shame. But it just went off the rails. Although I am actually interested to see this movie. I don't know if y'all have seen this. Let me bring up the trailer for The Smashing Machine. He plays Mark Kerr. It's like a biopic. This movie actually looks decent. Watch this.
Probably looking at my eyes.
How did that happen?
Well, have you ever heard of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, the UFC?
So this is a biopic about UFC fighter Mark Kerr.
That's the bloody thing they're trying to ban.
This guy is the best he has ever seen.
Do you hate each other when you fight?
Absolutely not.
How do you know Mark Kerr?
Oh, we go way back. But he's a buddy of mine.
Come on, baby. Too much?
Never.
Too much?
No.
Please welcome in his Octagon debut, Mark Kerr!
Winning is the best feeling there is.
Like, I think this movie actually has potential.
When they're cheering
Way
you
better
on,
than most of his movies.
There's no other high like it in the world. No contract, no money?
No money.
Do you have any stronger pain medication?
Advil?
Advil? Okay.
Yeah.
Don, would you like?
No.
They're handing them out like candy.
He is absolutely jacked beyond belief in this film, though. Holy shit.
Let's all get in. Everybody get in. Yeah, Don, can you take this picture for us?
Yeah.
What are you thinking at the beginning of the fight?
It's simple. Am I going to hurt him before he hurts me?
Yes, I'm sure
This Grand Prix to crown the greatest fighter in the world. He has come back from the brink. Let's see if he can pull out a victory over Mark Coleman. Have you spoken to either about fighting such a good friend for a life-changing amount of money?
I just need you to let me in.
Always about you. Only about fighting you.
We'll see, but I think this movie's gonna be pretty. I think this would be pretty good.
Big strong man, I love
Isn't this out soon?
I think he wants your autograph.
Sure, no problem. No fighting.
Oh, it's not until October. Yeah, it's not for a while. I know they were playing it at like film festivals and stuff, and it's got some pretty good reviews, so Emily Blunt might save it. Well, here's the thing, right? I think Dwayne Johnson can play a pretty believable, psychotic meathead. I think he's actually kind of believable in that role, like a lot better than I would say most of his roles, where it just kind of looks like The Rock playing a character, But the comments, bro, look. 20 years later, we're finally seeing The Rock play a character that isn't just The Rock being The Rock. Can't believe Dwayne is finally making his acting debut. True. And I don't know the full story of Mark Kerr, but I do know that his story is apparently pretty fucked up, so it should make for a good movie, Should make for a lot of drama. But yeah. Man, this really turned into quite the stream tonight. Jesus. If I go to sleep, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up here. It's almost 2:30 for me, so I think we were gonna play some DBD tonight, but this just kind of spiraled. Dwayne Johnson being a static character whilst being the main character. Yeah. No, I feel like with that movie, I feel like there'll be a lot of focus on Emily Blunt as well. Cause like I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot of how like his career affected his wife, as well as, the actual like biopic of showing his career. At least that's what the trailer made it seem like, right? Now, I don't think the entire movie is going to be from her POV, but I think there's going to be a lot of Emily Blunt in the movie, I guess I would say. It definitely seems like a duo movie rather than just like, this isn't this is Dwayne's movie. This is The Rock, his movie. You know, it definitely seems like a duo. But chat, tomorrow, bro. Man, tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow is a big day. Five Nights at Freddy's and Dead by Daylight. The next time you see me live, we will be playing Five Nights at Freddy's Dead by Daylight DLC. Big day. Massive day. But I am going to go off here and do some editing. What game am I playing right now? I'm about to go offline. We just spent like 2 hours basically talking about stuff, so this is definitely not a usual stream. This is not exactly normal. You know, this isn't something that happens on the daily. We don't actually usually sit here and talk about stuff for this long, but I guess there was a lot to talk about today, so it was a little bit of a different situation. But chat, we are going to wrap it up, though. I'm going to go do some editing and get ready for tomorrow, because the way I look at it is I want the second we kind of start the game tomorrow, I want to just hit the ground running, you know? I want to just start and just go. So, but yeah, either way, chat, I will see y'all tomorrow. I just played the AC Shadows DBD mission. Any AC content DBD? No, from what I heard, that collaboration was strictly just on AC Shadows side, not anything in DBD. But chat, I appreciate y'all, man. If you're not subscribing, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hope you enjoyed the stream today. Lot of conversation, lots of good topics, and yeah, we will see y'all in the next one tomorrow. But yeah, chat, it's been real. It's been a good one. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.